Hi everyone, it's Cheryl here from ideasforcardmaking.net, and I'm here today for Couture Creations, and I'm going to be showing you how to make a shutter card. And you've probably seen these on YouTube, but I found that they were actually quite complicated the way they were doing them. So I've decided to do this very simple way that I've created. This first card I made for my husband's birthday, and it is a very quick card. And I'll show you how I did that without having to cut to all these different dimensions and everything. This is really easy. Okay, this is another card that I've just made today, and this one I did using the Earthy Delights collection, which is what I did for my husband's birthday card. And I've used this ephemera from the new collection, Street Smarts. So this is ephemera from there and all these other bits here. Now what I did with this one, because the main one here is 2 inch by 2 inch square, and it wasn't quite big enough for this ephemera, so I made this one 2.5 inch square. And actually I don't think it really, let's see if I can get them on together, it doesn't really make a big difference. Anyway, I'll show you how I do it, which is quite simple. So the one I'm doing today is a feminine one. I've just shown you 2 masculine cards, so I'll do the feminine one. Okay, so I've already cut and stamped on this. This is 2 by 2. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and get that centered. So just give me a second to try and center that and get it as straight as I possibly can. I think that does look straight. I'll just get a bit of glue on here, and I'm using the all-purpose art glue, but you could actually use any of the glues. I just had this working a minute ago. It's probably a bit clogged because I didn't stand it up straight. I had it laying down. Let me try this one. This is the quick dry adhesive, so I'll put that on. Let's put a little bit in the middle. See, this is what I do. I just lay the glues down, and that doesn't really work. Okay, so I'm getting this as centered as I can, top, bottom, and on the sides, and I think that looks pretty straight. Okay, I'm just gonna, oh, I don't think I've got a pin for that. I did, oh yes, I have got one. Let me see if I can just clear it. It's because I had it laying down. I think that'll be right now. Okay, I'll put this one back, which when I'm not using them, I try to keep them upside down so that they will flow better when I need them. Okay, so let's see if I can get this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to make these little shutter bits, and they're going to just go around the side. Now I was trying to decide which way I want that, but I do think that'll be better because it'll stand out a bit more. So I'm literally going to just do a line, just run a line down as straight as I possibly can, and then I will just go right to the edge of the white, and as close to that as I can possibly get. Okay, and then you're going to have, can you see that excess there? You're going to have that left. So just chop that off, because I think I need that. I'm going to need that. I didn't get that very close, did I? Let me try and get that a bit better. Alright, so we'll do the next one, which will be, this one should be big enough, I think, for that. So, yep, so that's going to go in there, like that. Okay, so I'm doing another line of glue straight across. With that little bit left over, get it right to the edge, okay? And I'll tell you now, I did not do that on this card. You can't see it because I've put the fishing line over the top, but I didn't quite get it up there. So you can't always cover it up, but in that case I did get it covered. Okay, so now we can cut that one, or you can leave it until the end to cut them if you want, up to you. Next one we're going to do is this one along here. I think you can probably already see how this is all going to work. If you've been with me for a while, you will know that I am not inclined to measure things. I just do the best I can. I cut things and eyeball them, and that's about it. Oops, that didn't quite cut off there. Let me fix that. I actually have a lot of trouble cutting because I've got arthritis in both hands and my fingers go sideways. So it's very difficult for me to do that. Now this is the last one. That's why you won't often see me cutting with scissors, because I'm just not real good at it. And I'll take this last little bit and put that on there. Looks like I haven't got that glue quite over. That's all right. I can just move that, and that dries clear, that glue. So it's very unlikely it'll be seen. Okay, so I'll just go over all of that and make sure it's all glued down properly. I'm just going to cut this last little bit off. Right, now that actually looks really nice already, and you can leave it exactly as it is. And I didn't tell you to begin with, I just cut that to the size of the base, which is 15 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres for the card size I use. So you can leave it like that, but what I'm going to do, and I've got to decide which one I want to do. I think I'll just go on here, cover that one. Do I want to do that one, or do I want to do the big one? So we're going to just put that on, just cover that on. Okay, I think I'll do this one and put the smaller one. So I'm going to be doing this one and this one. So I'm going to be putting this on. Now, this is where I'm saying about not having to do all these little bits. Cut to a certain dimension, because the videos that I watched on YouTube, that's what they did. They had people cutting up little pieces, and this is where you glue this one, and this is where you glue that one. And I don't like that. I just find that more difficult for me, because I'm an eyeballer. I'm literally an eyeballer. I just eyeball everything I do. So I'm just going to make sure that's glued down properly. And that's where it is there. Now you've got two choices here. You can take your guillotine and cut that along there, but I'm just going to cut it with the scissors, and I think that will be all right. I've just got to be careful. Sorry, I think I took that off screen then. I've just got to be careful because, as I said before, I'm not very good with the cutting because of the arthritis. Okay, I have gone a little bit crooked there. I'll just fix this, take this bit off. Let's see if I can fix that up a bit. But you may find it's easier to use your guillotine. Okay, that's fine. And now we've got to do this other corner. So we've just got to find a piece that's going to fit in there. That one will fit in there. Okay, so we'll put the glue down. Just make sure there's enough there to hold it right to the edges. Okay. I think that was the piece I said I was going to do. Yep, as that fits. Okay. Just make sure you don't go over your trim line there, because you want that to, it has to butt right up against it. That's what you're wanting to do here. So I've just pushed that a little bit and got it in a bit better. Give it a good burnishing, make sure it sticks. Now, it's a bit more difficult here because it's on the fold, but it doesn't matter. I mean, you might find that it's not a problem for you. I just find it's a problem for me because of the arthritis. Sorry, I had that out of the light there. Get it as straight as you can, as close to the edge as you can. All right, what have I done there? Oh, there we go. Cut that little tag off there. Okay. Right, I like to just go over it all again. See, I haven't quite got that one butted up there, but it's near enough, it won't be a problem. Okay, and I think the reason they're calling this a shutter card is because of this business, which is what you have on the cameras. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I've pulled out a few flowers. I'm probably not going to finish this off now because I just don't know what I want to do with it. I think those red flowers, yeah, they're too dark for that. So I may put some flowers around here. Just sort of around there, just to give it a bit of decoration. Now, what I'm going to do, I'll put this one up. I'll do this now. I just got to cut my flowers off that I'm going to use. I just haven't got any other, I'm really low on flowers at the moment. I haven't got any that match for this except for the white, which is pretty desperate for me because I use a lot of flowers in my cards. So what I'm going to use is the quick dry adhesive. Now this is the glue I use now instead of using a hot glue gun. I always wipe the top of these because I put them upside down. It looks like I've got a bit of tissue stuck on there. Okay, so I'll just put some glue on there. I'll put one there. It doesn't take long for these to hold till they're stuck down really well, but don't move them if you can help it until they are actually stuck. Now I might do that. I might put that one, oops, it's sticking to me now. I'll put that one in there. What do you think? No. Yeah, I'm going to put that one just there. Just makes it. Just hold it. So I'm just going to hold those in place for a second. And that's it. That's my card done. That hasn't taken very long at all. Whoops. So that's a very quick and easy way that I found to do the shutter card. I just don't like all that fiddling around, cutting to this size and that size. It's just a simpler way to do it. Okay, oh, I didn't tell you these papers are from the Elegance collection from Couture Creations. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you next time.